most dangerous type of game for mobile gamers is a game that you can play for 1 to 2 minutes at a time or binge into eternity. And man, am I addicted to this game. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, this is made by the developer of Jump Jerboa, which I think is one of the best one-touch platformers ever made, and I'm a huge fan of this developer, and this is apparently a remake of his first game, which is really cool. A Slight Chance of Sawblades is an arcade high-score chaser where you have to avoid sawblades as well as jump over them for points. So every sawblade you jump over, you get a point to your high score, and then there's a timed meter at the bottom of the screen, and whenever you jump over these sawblades, they will drop more time for you to collect that will add to that meter and keep that meter going. But if that meter reaches 0, then you are in big trouble and way more sawblades enter the screen at once, everything speeds up, and it gets harder and harder to survive. In order to do everything that I just mentioned, you can move right or left, and you can jump or double jump. And depending on how long you hold the jump button, it will determine how high you're jumping. So there's a lot of variance and a lot of skill when it comes to surviving. It's important to note that it's so easy to restart and play again after you die. You just tap a button and it instantly loads, which is always important in this type of game. Precision platforming is really hard to get down on mobile, but this feels immaculate. The controls are very simple, where you have 2 arrows to go right or left and then a jump button. And then you also have settings that can flip these, so you can move the jump button to the left side of the screen and the arrows to the right side of the screen. And for those of you who prefer games in landscape mode, there's an option for you there as well. And the controls are good in any orientation that you play in. Other than just achieving a high score, you also get points or a currency for achieving those high scores, and then you can spend them on a gachapon system, which you can't spend real money on, by the way. And you spend these points and you can unlock various characters. Now, they are cosmetic changes only, so it doesn't change up how your character behaves, but I love the characters. They're so goofy, they're so wacky, and they provide incentive to continue to do well at this game. There are also leaderboards with this game, and that includes an all-time leaderboard, a daily leaderboard, and a leaderboard with just your friends on it, and this increases your incentive to play the game even further. A Slight Chance of Sawblades is free to download, and it does have ads, but they are so infrequent that I forget that it even has them until it finally hits me with an ad, and you only have to watch 5 seconds and you can skip it right afterwards, so they're super unobtrusive and it's really refreshing. Now, there is a tipping function. For $1.99, you can remove the ads of this game, and then for $2.99, you can remove the ads as well as get an exclusive cosmetic character, and then for $3.99, you can get 2 exclusive cosmetic characters and remove the ads. So there's a little bit on offer for anyone here, and I think it's really fair. All in all, A Slight Chance of Sawblades is already in my high score chaser Hall of Fame. This nails precision platforming to the point where I forget that I'm playing on a touchscreen. It has a fair monetization model. There's tons of wacky and fun characters to collect, and there's leaderboards to boot. So there's tons of incentive to continue to play this game. Whether you have a minute or you want to binge it for a couple minutes to an hour, you can do that, and this game is just plain fun. The link to the game is in the description down below. Alright guys, that was my review for A Slight Chance of Sawblades. Don't forget to leave a like, pop a sub, and comment down below what is your favorite high score chaser. I'm curious to know, because I really do think a high score chasing game is a staple for any mobile gamer on their device. I love you guys, I hope you guys are staying safe, and take it easy.